mining underwater. It's a reality that could come to Jamaica as early as next year. And so environmental activist groups are increasing the pressure for interest groups to find out more about the impact of deep sea mining on marine life before allowing it to happen. Krista Campbell was at a press conference and protest in the corporate area today.
The Knutsford Court Hotel on one hand, protesters on the other, and the police keeping close watch. Inside the hotel, the International Seabed Authority is meeting to discuss rules for deep-sea mining to begin in Jamaica as early as next year. The plans have been in train for years, but it was in 2009 that a Canadian group made the first move to actually start mining activities deep below the sea.
They want to mine the deep sea for metals, precious metals that can be used to fuel renewable energies, and it can be used in our smartphones, our smart devices. We think that it is more prudent to manage the resources that we have on land more efficiently and more ethically before we ever go to the deep sea.
Davia Hilton is responsible for research, advocacy and policy development at the Jamaica Climate Change Youth Council, which was formed 5 years ago to get young people more involved in protecting the island's coast.
It is a huge carbon sink for our planet, and with the effects of climate change that are upon us right now, what we need to be doing is ensuring that that carbon sink remains safe and has the full capacity to be able to draw carbon from our atmosphere so that we don't exacerbate the climate change issue.
When our ocean quality or reefs or fisheries, all of those are disrupted, that also impacts the tourist experience, so that is directly affected. Similarly, our fishing industry, which brings in a lot of income for a lot of people.
Now, the Jamaica Climate Change Youth Council was not alone in its stance. On Friday, the group is part of a larger coalition that includes the Jamaica Environment Trust and Greenpeace USA that's advocating for greater protection of our seas and oceans. The Youth Council says Friday's protest is the start of much more to come as the Deep Sea Conservation Coalition increases pressure on the Jamaican and other governments to hold off on approving deep sea mining until there's more data on how it will impact marine life.
We have written letters to the minister, we've written letters to the prime minister, we've been engaging him in different ways. So for this particular campaign, that is what we're going to continue, especially throughout next week as this conference continues. We're going to keep putting the pressure on them, demanding a response.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.